Soul like a pimp, the solar light from the sun. When that burn me on my bum, when I shoot the moon, high jump the broom. Yo, that is the best starter verse in history.
Absolutely.
What would you give? What would you give number 2? If Andre 3000's, what is that song called? Fuck, I'm stupid. It's called Players Anthem.
Players Anthem, yes.
I Choose You. He starts that off. Now, who else do you think has the best
Eminem
verse?
Eminem, I am. As I sit back with this pack, the zigzags in this bag of this weed, they give me the shit need, the B, the most B, the MC. Come on. That got to be the second hardest. Yeah. And the only reason why Andre gets the first because the beat ain't even dropped yet. He just hit you with a, so I typed the text to a girl I used to see. That alone. The cadence of it, the flow of it, and then the message behind it, dog. Yeah, you can't. He gets number 1.
Do you think that he wrote it to the beat and then was like, yo, drop the beat. I'm gonna say this and then start the beat at this part? Or do you think he actually went into it like that, like started rapping and then was like, put it on the beat? I don't know what I just said. I'm all fucked up.
No. I honestly, who knows with Andre, right? Mm-hmm. Who knows? Because he could have freestyled that intro, or he could have, wrote to the beat and said, "Yo, I just want to jump in. Don't start the beat. Start the beat as soon as I say so." So after he said, because if you think about it, the beat don't drop yet. He just says so, and then the beat comes on.
Yeah. Who's that? Now, Sleepy Brown, right?
I choose you. Yes, I think that is Sleepy. I think that is Sleepy Brown. Dog, I missed that music.
Man.
Oh, I missed that kind of music.
That type of music still exists.
It may not be, popular as, today's sound is, but it's definitely respected.
Yeah, I think what made that song and those guys so great, because that's what the Dungeon Family and UGK. Because if Sleepy Brown's on it, if Sleepy Brown was singing, then you got Andre and Big Boy. That's Dungeon Family, basically, right? And then you got them. That's Dungeon Family.
Wasn't Killer Mike a part of Dungeon Family?
No, but I'm saying, like, you don't need all of Wu-Tang to consider it Wu-Tang. If you got 3 Wu-Tang niggas on the track, then it's Wu-Tang, right?
Fair.
So that's how I'm saying. That's what meant. Yes.
Now, can we count Outkast as 2 other people or just one as a group?
Well, no, Outkast. What do you mean?
So Outkast technically is Big Boy and Andre. They're
absolutely.
Yeah. So, but you said it's 3 of the Dungeon Family. Are we? But it's an Outkast record.
I think no, it's not an Outkast record. It's a UGK record. That song was on UGK.
Players Anthem
was a UGK record. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Absolutely.
And then I think
that's fucked up that we just took that from UGK like that. That's an Outkast record.
No, that's a UGK record. Underground Kings. So I think that type of music still exists. Hold on, let me answer this real quick. This is my dog. Hold on. My dog was being annoying.
Your dog was losing it out there.
Oh, and then it's just these. Which I know, like, I'm too old to fall for the same scams, right? Like, it was two dudes dressed in Verizon shirts, and they're like, would you like to... They're like, I didn't even hear their spiel, because I'm like, nigga, y'all got on Verizon shirts. I got Spectrum. This is the Spectrum building. Whatever y'all think I'm a fall for, I'm not. Like, like certain neighborhoods and certain buildings only allow certain connections. So I'm like, this is the Spectrum building. We tried to get Verizon. So the fact that 2 niggas are showing up, be like, would you like to sign up for Verizon? Hey, nigga, I know how to use the internet. If I need internet service, I know how to do it. So I just open the door, shut the door right in their face. Like, yeah, I can't even do this. Like, come on, nigga. I can't even fall for this scam. Look at me and just realize, like, I am in my late 30s. You got to come up with a new scam.
Listen, I wonder if people can, like, actually put scammer on their application when they're done scamming. When they're filling out. Probably. Like, so what did you do in your previous? Scamming?
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, who?
Mm-hmm. I used to scam for Verizon.
Exactly.
I mean, when I say scam, I mean, like, I know what they're doing is trying to gain information, right? Like, it takes a like, they're probably trying to get, like, if they know my address, then they just need my name. And then if I'm stupid enough to give them my birthday, and then somehow they just get me and they figure out how to get my social security number, they can steal my entire identity. And that's what they do.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I'll be mad. I will be pissed if that happens to me. I hope that doesn't happen to me, but I'll be swinging at the world. Like,
yeah. Dude, I don't answer the door. I'm like, as soon as because I thought it was my lady. So I open the door and then my fucking stupid ass dog, she runs out like, and I'm like, yo, I got to train her better. She is too happy to see everybody. So right. I'm like, but as soon as I'm like, yo, I don't got time for this. And I just shut the door in their face. Like, come on now. Like, if I was 60, then you got absolutely. Me. But as soon as you see a young nigga open the door, don't even attempt to do your scam. One time they tried to get Michelle. There was another dude. He came in. He was like, I work with the gas company, and I wanted to check your radiators. And this nigga had a meat thermometer in his hand. Like, oh, word, nigga? You gonna check the radiator with a meat thermometer?
Hey, yo. No, he didn't.
No, like she didn't even fall for it. She was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then she said the dude was like, "Really? You're not gonna let me in?" And she was like, "Yeah, no." And just shut the door in his face. Like, yo, we're too young to fall for these scams.
Yo, it's a scam for anything, yo.
Yeah,
anything. But you know how you get like rich white folks?
How
scam?
You can't get
like
rich white folks.
Yeah, you can. You know, all you gotta do is like pretend you're a part of an animal organization, and all the housewives would be falling directly in your hand. That's it.
Rich white folks don't give a fuck about animals. You gotta tell them
their wives give a fuck about animals.
You gotta tell them, based off these documentaries I'll be watching, you gotta tell these niggas, like rich white folks and well-off motherfuckers, you gotta tell them you got some secret information and about some stocks and some companies that are about to go public, and you'll be like, yo, and you can get in on the ground floor. All it takes is a couple of $1,000. All it takes is a couple $100,000, and we can flip your money. You know how many motherfuckers fall for Ponzi schemes? There's too many documentaries on how people fall for Ponzi schemes where I'm like, yo, that's like at least 15. I'm like, y'all niggas didn't catch on by the third Ponzi scam?
So you're saying I need to have fake insider trading?
Absolutely.
Information.
Martha Stewart went to jail for that shit.
Facts, dog. She definitely did.
Rich people, they always trying to double their money. They're always trying to be like, because the goal of, not the goal, but one of the perks of being rich is like, you don't work for your money works for you. So in order to make your money work for you, you got to put it in things where it grows interest. It does things. That means being an angel investor. That means being like maybe getting some secret stock tips and shit. That's what's going on with Trump right now, right? Trump launched this whole app, this whole truth app type shit. And it's just a shell company. Because all he's doing is taking the money that people invest from the shareholders and shit, and he's going to take that money, he's going to throw it into a private company, he's going to fucking do something to short that stock or whatever, and everybody going to lose their money, and he's going to take that money, and he's going to use it to pay his court shit.
Yep. And then somehow win presidency.
Yeah, probably.
The man's slick, yo. He gonna I feel like he gonna figure it out. He gonna figure out a way, and he gonna become president again.
Yeah.
And the first thing, what he said, the first thing he do when he get there is finish that wall. And what he say, finish that wall, something like that, or get all the illegal immigrants out of here.
Dude, you know what's sad about that shit is we all know what he means by illegal. He means brown people, because America is full of white illegal immigrants.
Absolutely.
So
but
many
focused on the Mexicans. He's focused on them.
The
He don't
Mexicans,
care about
the
he ain't
Africans,
yep.
Dominicans.
Yep.
Yeah.
That man don't care about no other. If you are brown, you are down. It's
if
over.
You got N, what is it? If you got Ekin at the end of your name, nigga, Puerto Rican,
Mexican, Dominican.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
That's what Trump basically said.
That's exactly. That's crazy.
But if you Irish or Polish or any of those white countries,
you good.
Yeah, you good.
You're not even looking your way.
Yeah, they come over here and have anchor babies and shit.
Absolutely. And then open up businesses right after that. Like how? How did this happen?
Business. They don't even open no fucking businesses. Most of white immigrants don't open businesses. They come, they have children, they become citizens or just residents. Their kids are citizens, and then they just live their lives over here and work regular jobs. They're not the ones that are building the businesses. The days of like Irish-owned businesses and all those white businesses, I think those are done. Most of the businesses you see that are like brick and mortar and shit are like brown and Chinese and all those other shit. Niggas just come over here. I sound racist. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just talking shit. But just living in New York, the days of like all those businesses ran by the European immigrants and shit, that shit is over. So they don't start businesses. They just come over here and live and let the brown niggas start the businesses.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
It is what as long as they're comfortable. It is. Because we'll never be comfortable.
No.
Welcome to America. We're not comfortable. But as long as you are, they ain't going to fuck with you, my boy.
Dude, you know how many white... Like, the thing I like living in my area... About living in my area, me and Michelle, they got these things called open streets, right? And basically, they block the street off. They block the street off from for a 10-block radius, right? So maybe even 20 blocks is blocked off, meaning like a car can't go down there or very limited traffic can go through. And it's for people to hang out. Families, they'll walk the streets and they'll talk and they'll do little picnics and protests and all that shit. Like they just turned it into like a little square type thing. So many white people that don't speak English, where you see, like I'm talking about like blonde hair, blue eye, where I go and you listen to the conversation and it's like Dutch and it's like some other shit and you're like, wow, like yo, that shit is cool. And they pushing babies. They pushing babies. All of them got baby strollers. All of them got baby strollers, and all of them are with an American. All of them are with like a fucking a white guy, Indian guy, a Hispanic person. Like they are with an American. They got that mixed ass baby, but they here to stay.
Okay.
I feel like we starting off hot.
This is crazy. That is hilarious. Oh man! So recently, bro, you went to WrestleMania, man.
Oh yeah,
tell me about it.
Do you like wrestling? You don't really like wrestling. That's your brother.
So I'm not a wrestling fan. My brother is the wrestling guru. Like this guy knows everything from the beginning of the time of wrestling to now. This guy knows it all. Yeah. So yeah, me, I have like my certain characters I like Stone Cold Steve Austin or The Rock, you know what I mean, or The Big Show. Who else? Like The Undertaker. What's the other one? The Giant. What's his name? I'm thinking of his name.
Oh, but that is
Andre the Giant.
Oh, you know what I mean? But you're too young to like Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant was like, because he was retired by the time you started.
No,
like a wrestler. What are you talking about? Andre the Giant, the original Andre the Giant. By the time you started watching wrestling, he was retired. He was done.
We're about to find out right now. I'm Googling right now, sir. You ain't got to yell at me.
Andre the Giant. I mean,
hey,
the
Siri,
Big Show, they tried to make
him the Giant retire.
As his WWF career wound down after WrestleMania 6 in 1990.
Yeah, nigga. Yes.
So was there a remake of Andre the Giant?
Yes, The Big Show.
Oh, well, then maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, The Big Show.
Yeah,
'Cause-
the Big Show. He was like
Thank you,
the
Sarah.
reincarnation of Andre the Giant, right? Like
Okay.
that's why they loved him so much because he was big, he could move, and like they were like, well, let's make him the new Andre the Giant, right?
Okay. So then it was
And
the Big
then
Show.
they went then they changed his name to the Big Show, but he was like, I don't even think they really called him Andre the Giant. They just called him the Giant as a player on Andre the Giant. But yeah, by the 90s, he was already some alcoholic big dude who,
God damn.
because he was an alcoholic. I watch all the documentaries. He was an alcoholic. So I was born in 86. You were born in what, like 80, 85?
I dare you to. You just messed that up. How, bro?
But we're the same exact age?
Yes, fool. You
So-
about to be 38.
Yeah. So we both born in 86. We didn't really have time to be Andre the Giant fans. We're more
Truth.
like, you know what I mean?
So I have to be mixing up him and the Big Show. Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels,
was one of my
Heartbreak
big Shawn
Kid,
Michaels. Yeah, absolutely. But I was down with like I like Triple H and them. Like back in the day, you used to walk around class and be like, "Suck it!" Like that was
D-Generation
that
X.
was me. Absolutely. That was the era I was like watching wrestling.
Yeah, that's the Attitude Era. A lot of people were watching the Attitude Era. I think that era sparked even more wrestling fans or just WWE fans, right? Because I think there's two different things. I think there's WWE fans and then there's wrestling fans. Fans of wrestling watch all types of promotions. They watch AEW, they watch TNA, they watch New Japan, they even will probably watch the local shit. I am a WWE fan. I faithfully watch WWE. I tried to watch AEW. I tried to watch New Japan, but I just like the glitz and the glamour of WWE.
What year was it when they changed the F to an E?
Probably like 96 or something like that. Ask Siri.
It was Federation, right?
Yeah, it was,
or something like that.
World Wrestling Federation. Then they changed it, I think, due to like some shit about World Wildlife Foundation. Like there was already a foundation that existed. WWF already existed within the wildlife thing. So I think they had to drop the F and then they just changed it to E. But even now, they don't even really have the E. They just call it. They just do it like this, like the WW, and then you just assume it's WWE.
I'm not a Birds fan, but that is a fire. That's a fire shirt. That's a fire shirt. You definitely got to rock that during the season.
Yo, I love this shit. Michelle was like, "What shirt do you want?" She got this for free, actually.
How the hell did she get it for free? Was she stole it?
No, it was. I wish she just got it for free. I think she was paying for one, and the lady just handed her two. And I was like, "All right, bet."
All right,
but I told her, I was like, because she was like, "Which one do you want me to get you?" And everybody was getting a Liberty Bell, John, and I was like, "Yo, they're sleeping on this one." Like everybody wanted the Liberty. There's one with just the WrestleMania and the Liberty Bell, and I'm like, "Yo." Everybody's sleeping on that shirt. I'm watching so many people just grab that, and I'm like, yo, they're sleeping on this Eagle shirt. I'm like, if you can get me that one, that shit is dope. That shit is fire.
What were they going for?
They were going for the
price.
I think only like 25.
Oh, that's not bad at all for it to be an event. Thought this was going to get you
maybe more. I'm thinking probably a little bit more. Actually, maybe 30. Maybe 35, yeah. Actually, I think it's 35. If I had to bet, I think it's 35.
Still ain't bad.
Yeah.
Still ain't bad.
Dude.
So tell me, what was like the coolest thing you saw that evening? And you went one day, right? You went both days or just one day?
I only went one day. I can't do the 2-day things. That's too much. I watched the first day at home. I mean, I watched the first day when I was at the comedy club because they had it on the green room. But the first day, it was cool. They had a couple of matches that were like dookie. Not a couple. Only really one. It was the Uso match which I thought it was going to be like some epic shit, like the Matt versus Jeff Hardy type match, but it wasn't. It was just a kick fest. Like they just kicked each other, and then like did like one little slam, and then
that's trash.
Some frog splash shit. So I didn't like that one.
That's
but
trash.
I like the way that the tag team match with Roman Reigns and The Rock versus Cody Rhodes and Seth played out. Like I knew they were going to lose. I knew Seth and Cody were going to lose. They just had to lose.
They had. You can't bring The Rock in to lose.
Yeah. So The Rock can't lose, but
No.
The Rock's legacy, The Rock himself can't lose, but The Rock's bloodline can lose. That's the way I was seeing it. Where I'm like, oh, Rock is going to win this match, but the night 2, I think that the headlining match was okay. It was slow up top, but it had to be slow because they had to wrestle for an hour, and within that hour, you got people who meet to make special appearances. So The Rock came back out. The Usos came back out. Seth Rollins came out, and then John Cena came out. But the big reveal was that The Undertaker came out.
I didn't watch
the big
it.
reveal.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker came out, and he came out in the Undertaker fashion. The whole stadium went black.
That's crazy.
Like all you hear is
the bell,
bong, and then all the lights go off, right? And then when they come back on, it's the Undertaker standing behind The Rock, and The Rock is like looking like, who the fuck you come out here right now? And then he turns around and fucking gets choke slammed, and then the light goes off. And then it goes off, and then when it comes back on, The Rock and the Undertaker are gone from the ring. And I was like, that was dope.
Yo,
I was like, that was dope.
I'd have lost my mind too. I definitely would scream. But see, that's the theatrics of wrestling is dope. Like the lights and just how, the fireworks. All like my ADHD would have been like,
yo, you would have loved it. From where we were sitting, you can see the ring, you can see the entrances, you can see the setup. So we were camera side, which means we're the opposite of the people who get shown on camera, right? Like in WWE, if you go to a live show, only I would say the right side gets shown, because they got to build a house down there just to keep the camera steady, to have like a steady cam, right? Like a fixed cam.
Okay.
So we're on the side of the fixed cam, and we're up and over. So you can see the ring, and you can see people entering. And then if you're nosy enough and you look hard enough, you can see like the people setting up in the back. So you knew what wrestlers were coming out based on what they were setting up. So that was kind of cool to be like, oh, wow. Like I'm seeing, I chose a seat where I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing a whole production of this show where some people, I've sat ringside, and ringside, you only see the commentator and you see the wrestling, but also you miss like a couple of things because people wrestle down the ramp, right? They may do a move opposite side of the ring, so you miss a lot of action. There's no like one good vantage point. I think like you're going to miss something, but we were able to just see the whole production, and that was cool. I'm trying to think. My favorite realization, I would say my favorite moment was realizing that this thing brings everyone together. Like as much as people go, it's for kids, it's for this, like you see everybody. Mind you, the Lincoln Financial holds like 70,000 people, and that shit was full. It's 70,000 people, black, white, male, female, non-binary, fucking LGBTQ, kids, fat, skinny, like everyone was there, and everyone was cheering for different shit. They would cheer together. Like it was like it brought people together, and that's what I like most about it. Cause like everyone had one thing in common: everyone's a fucking dork. Like the moment you pay for a ticket, the moment you attend this thing, the moment you show up to a live wrestling event, you're a fucking dork. And that was dope. because everyone was, but you're fine with it. Everyone was fine being a dork, and I loved it. I think the most not annoying, but the thing that made me laugh was they started the show with "God Bless America," and people stood up, and I sat my fat ass down because I'm like, yo, why are we standing? Why are we standing? First of all, it's not the Star Spangled Banner. You put your hand on your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance, and you stand for the Star Spangled Banner. But God Bless America is just a song, nigga. It's not an anthem. It's just a song. And people like were standing up, and I'm like, yo, if everybody says that this sport is fake, then why do we need to do this whole song and dance? Like, what is this whole fucking patriotism for? Like, I didn't understand that.
You think wrestling's fake?
It's fake to a point. Like
you gonna piss the whole world off, man. First of all, you just pissed them off with
people.
With
they shouldn't know
God
that.
Bless
Meaning,
America. And now you're gonna piss them off with wrestling.
The moves are real. Like the moves are real to a point, right? Like you can only slam somebody on their head so many times before they either die or suffer a serious injury. So it has to be choreographed to a point in order for these dudes to continue performing and doing matches later down the line, right? Like, yes,
you're not
real
like
injury.
You ain't sound like a dork. You ain't sound like a dork right now, man. You sound like somebody who's woke. I don't know. I don't think the wrestling community is going to respect your view.
No, I respect it because I'm not dissing it. I'm like, yo,
woke wrestler. No,
it's choreographed. It's choreographed with real. How about this? It's choreographed with real danger. It's choreographed with. It's choreographed. It has real danger. It has the high potential for injury, and these guys need to practice the utmost safety precautions. Right now, the storylines are fake. That's why they got writers. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yo,
storylines are fake.
Yo, for the wrestling fans that's watching this, don't fall for this. All right, wrestling's not fake.
The matches are predetermined. I think anyone who's a wrestling fan understands that they know that. I don't think they're either children or retarded. Anyone who thinks that wrestling...
Monroe, we can't say the R word, nigga.
Anyone who thinks wrestling is like 100% real is probably a child and I don't mean retarded in the sense of like mentally challenged. I mean retarded in like, oh, you just believe whatever people tell you.
Listen, yo, Santa Claus is real, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I tell people, when people go, yo, wrestling fake, I'm like, it better be. They wrestled 250 days out of the year.
That's crazy.
Slammed on their head. They getting hit in the face with chairs. It better be somewhat fake. But the excitement is real. The energy is real. There's a lot of things behind it that are real. But I don't think we need to be standing for God Bless America. I don't think we need to stand every time they sing about God and America at the same fucking time. Like, it's just because you say God in America don't mean I need to get up on my feet. I'm already doing the most American thing you could do. I am overpaying for this ticket. I am eating the worst food I can possibly put in my body.
Fair.
Right? Stadium food is terrible for you.
Horrible.
I'm doing the most American thing. I am killing myself. I am paying to kill myself for entertainment. That is the most American thing I need to do. Now you want me to stand? That's some pimp shit.
I was at the Katt Williams concert. Same day you was at WrestleMania Sunday, and Shar was like, "Yo, let's grab some chicken and Pete's fries, right?" And the chicken and Pete's fries you get from Chicken and Pete's don't be what.
That's what I had too.
Yeah, that shit was salty as hell, bro.
It was the saltiest, most disgusting shit ever.
And I ate the whole thing. She stopped halfway through hers. I ate the whole joint. My blood pressure was up for 2 days. I swear to bro. I was out here just guzzling water like, don't die.
Why'd you finish? Why'd you finish it?
It was disgustingly good.
Dude, it was not good.
It was not worth the health risk. And I said, fuck it. I'm going to laugh into a heart attack while eating this shit, bro.
How was the Katt show?
It was bad. Man, that shit was lit. I'll be honest with you, yo. Katt did his thing. Katt did his thing. Monique did her thing. But Takari did her thing. Like, but I honestly feel this is just my opinion.
Takara.
Takara. I'm sorry, Takari. Takara. So don't beat me up, Takara. All right? Don't do that. You know what I mean? She did her thing, but Tommy Davidson was goated that night. When I mean he killed that set, no one did better than that man that night, yo.
Even Katt. You're saying
I'm sorry. And Katt did his thing. And Katt had the bigger stage. He had the more, Katt was funny. Katt was Katt Williams. But Tommy Davidson was goated. He stole Philly that night, yo. He stole the show that night.
Let me ask you a question, though. Because sometimes, all right, so you're saying that because how much time did Katt do?
And maybe 45.
Wait, he didn't do an hour and some change?
Maybe like 45 to an hour. Yeah, no, it was about an hour because it went over to 10 o'clock. It was about an hour.
So so you're saying the 20 to 25 minutes that Tommy Davison did, it trumped the 45 to an hour. Like within that hour, Katt couldn't say shit or do shit to amount to the 25 that Tommy laid down.
He could have. But if you
didn't.
ask, it didn't. Yo, I mean, people that I know that went to the show as well, which was quite a few people, they was like, Tommy stole the show. Yes. Tommy Davidson stole the fucking show. He had us rolling from when he walked on stage to when he walked the hell off. And Katt was he went political. Somebody was heckling him in the crowd, which was on my side, right? Okay. This drunk ass Puerto Rican boy was like, Katt, you promised to talk about Kevin Hart. No, the fuck
he didn't.
I'm looking at this nigga like,
you promised.
Right, you exactly. And then so security come out and was like, security was pretty much like, shut the fuck up. Like, sit down and watch what we're gonna get you out. Later during the show, and Katt hears him. Katt said, sir, I can hear you, I can smell your breath from all the way up there. Right? I'm trying to make a living, sir. Just stop breathing. That was, Katt's response to him. And then later in the show, the boy gets back up. He goes, Katt, with no disrespect, I love you, Katt, but you ain't doing your thing, Katt. And I was sitting here like, yo, shut the fuck up. Yo, he's coming at Katt. Katt is not bombing either. And I know what bombing looks like for a comedian. I hang with you, Derek, I know what bombing looks like. This nigga was killing the show. It wasn't Tommy Davidson killing it, but he killed the show. It was definitely worth the tickets. I'm like, this nigga just had to say something, right? Yeah. But all in a nutshell, Tommy Davidson stole the show. Monique cried a little bit.
Why she cried? What she cried about?
I mean, Philly stood up for her. Philly stood up for Monique. Hell yeah. She walked where I was standing, where we were sitting. She walked on that side and just cried just a little bit. Yeah. And then she went into her fuck Oprah and Gail jokes. She was.
Oh, wait. So she cried before she started doing her stand-up.
Correct.
Like a real cry or like?
Nah, it was a real cry because she kept saying she kept having to get herself together. She said, "I'm not supposed to be here. They were trying to take me away from this. I'm not supposed to be here." Pretty much saying like Philly stood behind her. She beat the odds, and then she said, "Fuck Gail and Oprah." I mean, she just went in on their asses. I'm like, damn. She said Oprah needs some dick. Anybody in Philly trying to fuck Oprah? I looked over at Char.
Everybody stood up.
Like, Char, I'm looking at Char like, listen, like, you trying to get this money? Char was like, look, it's Oprah. Which one we do? I pass on Gail, but we'll keep, you know what I mean? But no, it was a great show. Great show.
Did they make y'all lock your phones up?
No, so a fight was getting ready to break out beneath us because somebody had their flash on while someone else was trying to record. So the stadium people, the security guards were just like, turn your flash off.
Yeah.
Just turn your flash off. But somebody was down there with their flash on, and then the person next to him said something, and they just went at it and they had to get Temple Police to come escort him out. It was like crazy. But no, you was allowed to have your phone. You just couldn't have your flash on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude.
So it's a lot of their jokes. It was packed.
I would definitely go to a Katt Williams show. I would go to a Katt
I'll do it
Williams
again.
show.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'll do it again. It was good though. Very well put together. And Katt had a very good sketch. A very good set. Yeah. But not like
you
Tom.
said sketch. Well, I'm like,
I meant to say, yeah, my bad, dude. I'm allowed to mess
some
up.
people open
on
up
my
their
word,
shows with like vignettes and sketches and shit. Because you got all that real estate. So you got a screen behind you. Did he have a screen behind him?
Yeah, he did. Before he got on stage,
Yeah.
it just showed his history of Katt Williams. So it was like Friday, like sketches he did, and Atlanta, all that. So it like played all his stuff before he came out on stage. Yep.
So
Yeah,
what was the gap in between the people performing and then him coming out? Was there like a moment after? Because who was the person that went right before him? You said it was Mark Curry, or was it Monique?
No, Mark Curry. So we came a little late because when I came out, it's how you say her name? Takara was on stage.
Okay.
Right. So I definitely wanted to see her because I follow her and she's funny as hell. So she came on stage. After that, Mark Curry came on, and after him, it was Tommy Davidson. Then after Tommy Davidson, it was Monique. Then Monique, it was Katt Williams.
But was there, she brought him out, or was there like 10
No,
minute
the
buffer?
dude. I don't remember the dude who was hosting. I can't think of his name right now. Who was hosting the show? He was a comedian too, but
White, black,
he was just light skin, black,
red.
Yeah. So he was up there, and he was like vibing, playing, like having a DJ play music, whatever, have a singing along or whatever, and then bring out the next comic. So he technically Monique got off stage, and then he didn't get back on. It just the lights went darker, and then the curtains went up, and it just showed Katt Williams, like
his shit. Oh, I like
all
that.
his shit. Yeah,
I like
and
that.
then he came
I
out.
like that.
Right.
No, that's cool when a comic is like, all right, you seen all this. You seen my friends. You seen all this amazing comedy, but now you're about to see me. And I like when they like let it like buffer for a little bit when it's like everything goes dark and then they reveal their set. That's cool.
That was lit.
It's a show. So it was.
It's a show.
It was a show. It wasn't like some people do theaters and it's just them in the curtain. Yeah.
Nah, he had a whole set. He had a whole set. I mean, I don't know what the props were supposed to symbolize, but
he had props like on stage and shit.
Yeah, he had a whole thing.
Can you describe to me what it looks like?
So you got on stage. He got on stage, and it looked like the Star Trek thing a little bit, but like in his colors. Like whatever the color of the show is. Then he had like a stool, like a little bench there, so he can like lean on the props or whatever and do whatever he wanted. But it just looked like I guess it's supposed to look like symbolize like a spaceship. I guess a little bit. I don't know. I really couldn't tell too much. I mean, but it was cool though.
Dark matter plays into the space theme, right? Like,
right. So
if it's dark matter and then his material that he's talking about is kind of dark too, that's like a dope double entendre.
Yeah, he talked about Donald Trump and how he's a nigga. He talked about how we should allow white people to say nigga after they pay us our reparations.
Yeah, we ain't never getting reparations.
But that's the thing though. That's the thing. He talked about who's the I don't know if he's a senator, but somebody up in government or whatever said that black people shouldn't get paid reparations for slavery because they learned something from it.
What? I never heard that.
That's it. Yo, I'm like, so I'm in the crowd like, who the fuck said this shit?
Yeah.
He said we shouldn't get paid for reparations because black people learned from it. What the fuck did we learn? What the fuck?
Well, not we, but what did the slaves learn?
Nigga, I have no clue. To run faster? I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't get on boats. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I don't know, but I need to find out. I'm definitely going to look that up. Because I'm like, who's this nigga that said black people? Should we look it up now?
I mean, if you type,
I'm gonna look at it
fast,
later.
Yeah.
Oh no, I probably was.
I'm a slow typer, nigga. I type with these 3 fingers and the thumb.
Oh no.
My pinky just sits out to the side. I don't even think my pinky knows how to join into the typing. Did you go to typing classes? Did you do Mavis Beacon and all that shit in school?
Nah, hell no.
No?
No.
But you remember Mavis Beacon, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it says here, Texas. Hold on. Is it James? Who's this? No.
Oh, it sounds like
Texas
a lot of people said that.
Right. I'm sitting here like, what?
It sounds like
Black
maybe
Women
not
Podcast.
just one person said that, but a lot of people said that.
Yeah, because they pulled up a black dude. I'm like, somebody should whip this guy's ass.
Man.
Yeah, so no, I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna see who said it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send it to you. We can talk about it on the next podcast. But yeah, that's what he said. I was like, that's fucking crazy, yo.
Man.
That's crazy.
What do
like,
you think about reparations?
Reparations? I mean, I do feel like we should get something. Everybody else got theirs. Even didn't the Jews get reparations?
I believe so.
Yeah, right. And who paid it? It was us who paid it, right?
America, yes.
America paid it, which I don't think.
I don't know. We're going to have to need a whole episode to like break this down.
Yeah. But I think they got it. Why can't we get it? We was getting our asses whooped and killed and slaved and all that shit here. We should get something. But
yeah, I think before reparations, I think we should also get like some sort of financial literacy because that money will go right back to the government.
They would never give us financial literacy for the fact that we'll give you the reparations because all you're going to do is give it back. Do you know how many 20-inch rims are going to be on Chevys?
Wait, people still buy rims?
Nigga, you know niggas still buy rims.
I'm so aged out. Like, I haven't seen like rims. Or
up north?
Like, yeah.
Us
North
up
Philly?
north. Nah, fuck no. Philly niggas might buy rims, but they cool rims and shit like that.
Yeah.
Down south, they still getting they shit stacked up like fucking 12 feet, fucking big ass rims.
Damn.
With the system in the back. They still do that shit out there, yo. So it's like, that's what's gonna happen. Every nigga in the projects gonna have a big ass car, a bunch of fucking chains and shit, you know, and still beefing with each other after we just got reparations.
Yeah.
They know for a fact that we just gonna give it back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We just gonna give it back.
Nah.
Or
they'll just make inflation so high that that $2 million you got will go right. Will just be like water, right? Yep. Like inflation, like taxes would be. What's taxes now? 30% of your income. That should be like 50, 65 if they gave reparations.
Absolutely.
They would figure out how to get that shit back immediately. Yo,
they're going to get it back.
Yeah, no, they're going to get it back. Did you see the eclipse? The solar eclipse?
With all due respect, I didn't care. So, and that's in my whole thing. I didn't care, like, because we only got like, guys, nigga, I'm to the bag. Like, real talk, though, like, everybody's outside, like, it's the eclipse. I'm just like, nah. I'm not going to just watch the sun get mooned. You know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga, there's other shit for me to watch than this shit. And then plus, I was at work, so I'm walking out of building, and everybody outside the hospital like got their like eclipse glasses on. They just like, look at this. I'm sitting there like,
I was.
Look at the fuck am
people.
Nah, I didn't care.
Yeah.
And it's only because, for one, we didn't get the full eclipse here. Like we got like the shadowing of it. Like Texas had the full eclipse. Like anywhere on that, they had it. We didn't have it. It looked like it was about to just thunderstorm. And you know I'm black. When it gets cloudy, I'm just like, in midday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm running my car. But you know what I mean, some shit ain't right. And plus, you know, you heard all like the horror shit before all of this. There's like, oh, something's happening. You know, they telling everybody to wear these special glasses, or, you know, nah, something happened and the aliens and stuff. And I'm sitting here like, you know, why y'all niggas go find that shit out? Because I seen movies where they be like, welcome, and like a big ass thing hit them in the face and they die and shit. Like, no, I'm just go to my car, take my chances. But no, reality, just, you know, not fucking around. I didn't care.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I'll watch it when I don't have shit to do, and that's like when I'm 80. And if I make it to 80, I can be sitting in my chair, but like, all right,
that's
this is
what
cool.
the
I
fuck
mean,
look like.
that's what it looks like. Other than that, I saw it on TV. Same shit, right?
Yeah.
I just wonder how many dickheads went out there without the glasses and they retina fucked up. Like, I wonder, like, what happened, like how
stare at it though. It's not like you can just look at it and go blind. I think you gotta stare at it for at least a couple minutes before it fucks up your vision.
I think there's a lot of. I can imagine how many young boys, just stupid ass young boys, which is like they said, "Don't look at it. I'ma do it."
And then they
because it's like,
at it.
and they looked at it. And now they walking around here, fucking blind and shit. You know what I mean? Because they stupid. These young boys are stupid. Remember there was a Tide Pod challenge, wasn't it? One time you had to bite the tide. So a nigga gonna look at the fucking sun, like if they feel like it's gonna get them views.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like,
I saw the sun. It opened up. That's the sign.
Exactly.
Sign. Is it what she said? I saw the sign. I saw the sign.
I saw the sign.
No,
I thought it was the sign. I
saw
the sign. I thought it was.
I think it's I saw the sign.
Fuck, we be fucking up. We botched every song in the '90s, dog. Like, you remember the Michael Jackson one? We used to think it was Mama say, Mama sa, Mama susa. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama susa. And that's not what the fuck he was saying.
What is he saying?
I'm going to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop.
I'm going to tell you one more time. That sounds like a threat.
I'm going to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop. Exactly.
I'm going to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop. That's just him saying. Reliving his childhood.
And, he had a moment in the booth. Give it to me. Come on, girl. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
But nah, we botched every song that came out back in the day, yo. What do you think was the hottest song in the 90s? I had a conversation with a friend, and he didn't like my.
Hard. That's hard to say. The hottest song of the entire
hottest
90s?
Song. Like, you cannot not sing it. Like, if it came on, you just like, oh shit.
Then you gonna hate it. You gonna hate it. But Notorious Thugs is my favorite song of the 90s.
I can't hate it.
Dangerous. Can't too many can't bang with us. Straight up, we know Angel Dust. Label us Notorious. Thug ass niggas that love to bust it. Straight to us. Y'all niggas be scrambling, gambling. Yo,
that's your shit.
That's my shit because it was like at that time. Rap was regional, but it was still going worldwide, right? So in order for a Cleveland dude to link up with a Brooklyn dude, and then on top of that, the Cleveland dude, the Brooklyn dude changed his style. No, kept his style, but matched their flow. That was the amazing thing about that. That Cleveland, they didn't switch up their... Like, Bone Thugs didn't switch up their fucking style or flow to be on this Biggie track because it was a Biggie track. They were like, no, we're going to do us. And Biggie assimilated and did his thing. And just, he's not rapping as fast as him, but the way he caught the syllables and the rhyme scheme, I was like, yo, that's probably one of the greatest rap features of all time, just collabs of all time, in my opinion. I love this song. It's 7 a.m. I've been the morning. Yeah, come on, dog.
Yeah. My favorite song of the 90s, and this was the argument that everyone had with me, and I don't care. Like, once again, it's my favorite song of the 90s. It's Return of the Mac. If that song ever comes on, I'm screaming. Because the first thing you hear is, whoa! You have no choice but to be that nigga at the moment. Like, Return of the Mac will forever be my jam of the 90s.
Yeah.
And yes, I did. It's my car. That was that work. And if you look at the outfits of that shit, it's like niggas wore that shit. Niggas wore that shit, bro.
What was it? All leather, right?
Dog, wildin'. But they wore that shit, bro.
It was straight leather, right? Just all like a leather wife beater with a leather goddamn jacket, leather pants. They bringing all that back.
Oh, absolutely. Because Katt Williams wore leather pants on the stage on Sunday. So, but leather pants ain't really never go nowhere. I think comedians do that when they make it big because Eddie did it.
I think it's an old monster Eddie, but I also think that I think it's an old monster Eddie, but I know the black and stuff is so you can't see a person sweat, right? Because when you're on that stage, you got all these lights on you, and you also got your adrenaline going, and you're going to sweat, and you're going to sweat through your clothes, and you don't want it to be visible. So usually if it's black, then you can't tell that a person is sweating.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
so wait, I got to circle back to your comment. You said that the Bone and Biggie record off of Life After Death was one of the best collab project songs of all times.
Yes.
How do you skip, right? How do you skip Flavor in Your Ear?
I didn't. Flavor in Your Ear was
The
fine.
remix.
It's a great song, but it didn't land the way that Notorious Thugs landed to me.
Come on. Is shit?
No, it's
that
a great
was that
song.
word.
It's a great song.
But no, I get what you're saying.
Notorious Thugs
was
some
more lyrical.
reason, it was
way
just
more lyrical.
so lyrical. It
How do we forget?
Wowed me at that time.
How do we forget what's the record? For all my real live niggas from front to back. All of it. That was
in the world with a
What was that?
Victory.
Victory. That was a crazy one too.
Yeah. Diddy
That was
just
a
talk
crazy
too
one.
much on it.
Well, he's shutting up now.
He's shutting up now.
He's shutting the fuck up now. He telling niggas not to take that.
Yeah.
He stopped. I know he said can't stop, won't stop. That nigga stopped.
He stopped. He definitely.
That
he
nigga
paused for a little bit.
He ejected.
Yeah.
I'm out.
He be back. He gonna be back.
I mean,
if Diddy don't go to jail, then here's the thing. I feel like but people be assuming that like it take a lot for a rich person to go to jail. Like a billionaire, somebody that rich, it's gonna take years for them to go to jail because they got the money to fight whatever case. They got the money to put out fires. They got the connections for all that shit. So I don't know if we gonna see justice for a long time. Maybe like 2026 is when Diddy gonna probably go to jail or some shit.
So you give him 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years is a long time.
How long did it take for them to convict Jonathan Majors with a sentence? Because they did that like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I'm like two different.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I mean, how long was it for like R. Kelly and Diddy? I mean, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby.
It took years for R. Kelly.
Yeah.
It took years. It took a whole documentary. R. Kelly was. Here's the thing. Yeah, it took documentaries. It took a long time for R. Kelly to even get brought to court. Who else did you mention?
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby out. Bill Cosby is out. Bill Cosby
Did
not
he
in
ever?
jail.
When did they release him?
Bill Cosby got out like he didn't even serve a full year.
Bill
Cosby,
he did.
Look it up. No, he did not. Bill Cosby got out because I think they brought they brought in a document that was supposed to be omitted from the record or something like that. It was like some sort of evidence thing. Got the whole thing thrown out. Bill Cosby's out. Google it.
Oh.
Bill Cosby's out of jail.
Okay.
Hey, Google. Is Bill Cosby still in prison?
On the website nytimes.com, they say, the entertainer had been serving a 3 to 10 year sentence in a prison outside Philadelphia. Bill Cosby was released from prison Wednesday after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his 2018 conviction for sexual assault, a dramatic reversal in one of the first high-profile criminal trials of the #MeToo era.
He got out and no one knew.
No one fucking knew.
No one knew Bill Cosby is out chilling.
They kept that shit quiet.
He out.
They kept it. You know what it is though? Probably because they said Wednesday. Like what Wednesday? Like
I think the Wednesday of the Supreme Court ruling or some shit. Like I think when they ruled that, when they were like, "All right, this is how much time you're going to serve," I think he got out. I think due to something. We can just listen back to what Google said on the podcast.
Yeah, no, she just said a Wednesday. That was it.
Yeah,
she didn't give a date or nothing. She said a Wednesday.
He was just let out on hump
They don't
day.
want to give you the. They don't want to give you the date. I know.
Yeah.
Oh damn, he was out on hump day.
On hump day.
What are the odds Bill Cosby gets out on hump day?
Yep. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, it takes a lot of, because money is freedom, right? That's what they tell us. Money is freedom. Money is power. Money is freedom. So if you got a lot of it, then it's going to take lot of people. Yeah.
How much you think of them?
They use the country's money, right? I think they use the state's money to try people like that, right? It's not like it's the government going after one person. So you're telling us the government and our tax money ain't stronger than this solo entertainer.
That's crazy. I mean, if you look at Young Thug right now, I like my man about to beat the case.
Yeah, but he also don't count. We talking about multi-millionaires. When I say multi-millionaire, I'm saying maybe $1 million shy of $1 billion.
Oh,
with
shit.
Legacy. Yeah. Young Thug don't
saying.
Compare to Diddy. Young Thug
he fighting like he is. Shit, he might beat it before Diddy do.
Yeah. Probably. His shit is racketeering, right?
Yeah, it's a RICO, and that's hard to beat a RICO case.
Yeah. Damn.
Facts.
I don't understand that. When you just get money and then you continue to just do stupid shit.
Well, you got to understand that the rap game is the drug game.
Dude.
What you mean? Like, that's how that shit works. That's why a lot of these niggas take their illegal money, start businesses, but still have to, you're still doing grimy shit to sustain until otherwise. So if niggas done caught bodies and you're a part of that you're a part of the fucking RICO. That shit still falls under. Think about murder, Murder Inc., right? Wasn't he fighting a RICO? Irv Gotti?
Yeah. Well, he fought a RICO. Then they brought his name in because the person they were trying to get was Supreme, right? I think because he started. They was trying to say that Murder Inc. was started with the money from Supreme or some shit like that.
Yeah, so that involves. Yeah, that puts you down as under the RICO. Their whole thing is you should know where your money comes from.
But illegal money, I don't know. I don't think that's fair.
America is illegal. The whole thing. America is a big. Don't get caught doing this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because every rich person did something illegal to continue to be rich. No one. I don't know anything.
If that's true.
Listen, it's America, my nigga.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say
America
that.
America is nothing but a big ass.
If you got rich, would you say that? Would you say you did something illegal?
I probably did something illegal to get hundreds of million. I probably did. I'm not gonna. Fuck you mean? Like, people think you selling your soul. No, nigga, I'm selling my freedom. Like, America is nothing but a big ass cops and robbers game.
Okay,
that's it is. If you don't get caught, you know what I mean? And some people take a long time to get caught. Like, look at Diddy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Diddy got some shit in the cut that they're going to pin on him that was illegal that he did. Look at Boeing right now, right? Look how Boeing has been. Nigga, have you not kept up with Boeing?
Boeing, the airplane company?
Yes.
I thought it was a rapper named Boeing.
No. But have you stayed up with Boeing, the air company, and how their planes are actually not safe to fly in?
Which one? The 737?
They talk about majority of them, bro. You got to pull a list up. And that a whistleblower whistled to tell, that this is a problem. And he ends up dead. They said he committed suicide. Right? So then which we know that's bullshit too, right? Yeah. Then another whistleblower recently just blew about the Boeings and how their planes are put together unsafely. And then the CEO of Boeing just stepped down.
Yo, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
That makes sense though. Because
look how
the time. Oh, go ahead.
But they're super rich, right? They have the biggest contract with, because mind you, when it comes to like these airports and these brands like American and all that shit, they lease these planes.
Yeah.
They don't own them, they lease them. So they're pumping out these planes like heavy, but they're not being efficient with it. Like the one time, wasn't a video the plane window flew off?
Yeah.
Then a guy's chair broke on one of them. Like, it's these niggas is making really shitty planes to go 30,000 feet in the air.
Yo, motherfuckers about to start taking Greyhound and Peter Pan again.
Nigga, exactly. Greyhound is getting ready to float on water.
Yeah.
That's what's about to happen.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now
Facts.
that makes sense, right? Because there's all these new airlines popping up. And I'm like, where the fuck are all these new planes coming from? And that's just Boeing mass producing all these horseshit planes to fill a quota.
And it's leasing. It's all leased. They lease so I have a friend who works in aviation, and he was telling me, if I'm correct, he was telling me they lease pretty much all the parts. Like the engine is leased, all this stuff. Like, because the plane it's not about miles with the plane. It's airtime or something like that. It's crazy.
No, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Damn. Once planes start going down in America a lot more, I think I'm going to take a break. Because not that many planes
Nigga, you better
go
hope
down
your
in
ass
America.
ain't on a plane. I mean, it's not. You're right. Absolutely. But lately it's been pretty shitty with a lot of those planes. You know what I mean?
All we get is bad customer. You get bad customer service.
Mm-hmm.
You get terrible customer service.
Absolutely.
When's the last time you flew?
Last time I flew was definitely for work, and I want to think it was Bay City, Michigan.
Where'd you have to go? Where'd you do that? Like, when was that?
Lies. I had to fly to South Carolina for work one time. Yep.
What airlines you do?
They put me on, I think, America.
They definitely use Boeings.
Absolutely. Nigga, I remember them saying, today you'll be flying the Boeing Airbus. Yeah. I ain't know shit about Boeing. First of all, I just thought that was the name of the joint. I didn't know Boeing was the company until I started working in Ridley Park Media, PA area. Yeah. And there's a big ass Boeing facility there. So it made sense. Like, oh shit, well, there's Boeing right near the airport.
Yeah.
So it's Boeing, and then less than 3-4 miles down the road, it's the airport.
Damn, you know how diabolical you gotta be to try to shortchange and fucking like just make cheap planes, nigga. We going back to the fucking the
Wright brothers
days, right? You gotta be diabolical to be like, yo, I know this plane carries thousands of people, but we don't give a fuck. Don't put the chairs on there like that. Like, yo.
It's
at
scary.
one point, they used to say flying was safer than driving. Remember when people go, man, millions of thousands of people get into accidents a day. Maybe a plane goes down once every year. But it's looking like it's about to.
Technically, it's still safer to fly than drive because they're still not crashing. Shit just breaking. You haven't heard of.
You know how lucky you got to be if the door opens on the plane and for it
did
not
you
to
see
go
that?
down. That takes I seen the aftermath. I didn't see it actually happen in time.
Right.
But like when I seen the video, I didn't watch the video of the door opening. I watched the video of it already being on the ground and people being like, "Oh shit, this is crazy." But it takes a skilled pilot and a skilled team to not let that thing fucking take them down. Remember Sully? Remember that movie Sully? About the motherfucker who landed the plane, had basically crashed the plane on the Hudson River because of fucking the seagulls hit the engine and shit?
Which is scary too.
Yeah, so if seagulls and birds can fuck up an engine, a door ripping off a plane should have brought that bitch down.
Mm-hmm.
Or rip some people out, suck some people out. So that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the crazy part because technically those doors don't open up when you're that high up.
Yeah.
They don't open up that high. You can't open the door when you're up there. That's the problem. You can't. It's locked. Like, because of the pressure of the plane and where you're at, those doors won't open. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. Stay safe, my niggas.
Well, stay safe. I'm getting back on Amtrak. But, yo, I think this is a good place to end the podcast, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man. Y'all know what we need you to do, people. We need you to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are slowly but surely making our way over to another platform. You'll be able to watch all the episodes, past and new, on Patreon. We're moving over to Patreon. We'll have a couple of tiers. Don't worry. You'll be able to watch the main podcast for free, but we would still like your support.
Absolutely.
We still like you to join some tiers, and with certain tiers, you'll get perks and stuff. But don't worry, the regular podcast, it'll be free still.
Yep.
But we're making that change because I believe that we should try to build a community with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to you, Darryl?
Absolutely. I feel like we need a community. Yeah. I'm a community guy.
Yeah,
you know?
I want to know you. I want to know my listeners. I just don't want to throw shit out there in the ethos and then just have a bunch of not faceless, but just a bunch of avatars and shit commenting. Like I feel like we're getting into this age of everything is artificial intelligence and people are setting up these fake accounts, and I feel like this is our way of keeping track of who been following from day one. You know what I mean?
Let's get personal.
Let's
get to know each other.
I want to get to know y'all more, and I hope y'all want to get to know us more. So this is our attempt to do that. So we'll be slowly but surely migrating over to Patreon, and the YouTube channel, you'll probably only see like clips and stuff, but the entire episode will be available on YouTube in the near future. So I'm telling you this now so you're not shocked a couple months from now. Like, what the fuck? Why am I only getting clips and I'm not getting the whole episode? Because we told you in April.
Yep.
But
where we going? So come over to Patreon. Get some real estate with us. Come be a part of our community. And let's have fun. Let's get to know each other a little bit more.
Yes. So tell them where they can find you, Darryl F5 Davis.
At Darryl F5 Davis on Instagram, as well as F5 is Hip Hop on all other platforms. You can check all my music out on all major platforms. 1751, the album is out now. Please rack up those streams for me. I'm working on something now, so we should have a surprise soon. All right, Mr. Martin.
You know what it is. MonroeMartinIII. No, I don't even have my website no more. So it's MonroeMartinIII on Instagram, Monroe Martin Comedy on TikTok, Monroe Martin III on Facebook, and I believe Monroe Martin Comedy on YouTube. So see you next week, people.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peace.